episode of the Odgies podcast, and certainly not the 100th episode of the Odgies podcast. But Harry and I are here to reveal some details on the 100th episode, which will happen on Monday. Harry, we had to book a special guest for it. I've gotten a couple of tweets and DMs from people saying you should book so-and-so and so-and-so. But we have decided on a very big name in the industry we have worked in for many years. I give you the honor of telling people who will be our guest on the 100th episode of the Odgies podcast. Harry,
well,
the
that'll be
yours.
none other than sports radio broadcasting legend, and I think you'd have to put him on the Mount Rushmore of sports radio talk hosts, and one Angelo Cataldi.
Wow!
Yes.
Angelo Cataldi will be our guest on Monday to talk about his career, talk about his impact on the format of sports radio, behind-the-scenes stuff. And I worked with Ange for 13 years, so I know where to probe. I know where some of the bodies are buried.
Right. Now, how many years was he doing it? Like close to 30?
30, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I think what did he start in like 89 or 90?
Yep.
Yeah.
The format, I think, started in 87 or 88 originally, and it was Tom Brookshire. And then Angelo joined him for Brookie and the Rookie.
Brookie and the Rookie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And eventually Angelo took over, and the Angelo Cataldi show was born with Al, and Tony was a part of that
Bruno
in the early days.
became a part of it. Yep.
Yep. Rear.
Right.
So we'll get into all the stuff in his career, and I cannot wait to introduce him on the podcast, Harry, as him.
Oh, God. See, this is the reason we're doing this. I think.
Yes.
Because this was really your idea, and I agreed to it. But I think the reason it was your idea is because it's just another way for you to worm another impression into the show.
Well, I want to introduce him in the way he introduced so many people. There's nobody that did it better than the guest we have on today. It's actually myself. Her.
Kevin Cooney.
Yes. And I thank Kevin Cooney for the email, which is the same one Angelo's been using since email was invented. I actually texted Al Morgani for Ange's email because I wasn't sure I still had it, and Al didn't know it.
He didn't know it.
I'm like, you worked with him for 30
how many
years.
Oh, my God.
This Morgani.
Wait, is there anything that he does?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, he's just Al being Al. So Angelo will be our guest at 1 o'clock coming up on Monday, a special 100th episode edition of the Odgies podcast. Real quick, I also want to let people know that we are looking for new sponsorship opportunities heading into the fall and winter on the Odgies podcast. We have some availability. So if you have a business or you know a business that could benefit from partnering with us, we'll get the word out both on the podcast, social media-wise, and much more. You can contact me at Jason, JASON.Myrtetus, MYRTETUS, @gmail.com. You can shoot me a DM as well. We'd love to partner with some great local companies, national companies, whatever it may be, for the Odgies podcast as we move forward. So, again, Angelo Cataldi coming up Monday at 1. We will see you then. Har, you got a tea time?
Yes, I do. At 1:40 today.
Hit them straight.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is, people want us to do more of these episodes. If the sponsorships come through, there will be more episodes.
I would do one every day.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would, bust out, maybe a short 15-minute one or something on a daily basis, at least during the week. And maybe during football season, we can bust one out on Sunday morning or something.
A quick post-game look, Harry?
Well, not post-game.
Yeah, you're buckled at that point.
Yeah, there's no post-game.
Yeah, but we can do anything. So we'll work with any sponsors that have any interest. So let us know on that. And we will join you Monday. Make sure you tune in for a very special episode of the Odgies podcast coming up this Monday, 1 o'clock, with our special guest, Angelo Cataldi.